The Bengals defense, Evan McPherson, Tutu Atwell, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase. They're all on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today. We're talking FanDuel, Monday Night Football, Bengals, Rams. But we're doing all of that after this. First and foremost, guys, hit that like button. And then sign up at Prize Picks, banner at the top of the screen. This is what you get if you click the link in the description. Once you get to Prize Picks, they're going to match your deposit bonus up to $100. So if you put in 100, they'll give you another 100. But on our end, we're going to give you 1 month of our Odd Shopper premium package. If you're into sports betting, this is why you should come check it out. We're taking a market-based approach to beating the books. We're going to grab all the lines that we can. We're going to analyze those lines, and we're going to find out the best book for you to hit. We're going to give you expected value rates, expected win rates, how much you should actually just put on that game as a percentage of your bankroll. We have tons of information covering sides, totals, props, all that good stuff. And you get to check it out for a month. If you hate it, cancel at any time. It costs you nothing. In first at number 5, we've got POKUKA. He is 14K, projected for 14 fantasy points. The Rams are 1.5 point dogs against Cincinnati with a 43.5 point total. I've got POKUKA set to go over 25 fantasy points 11% of the time. 9% chance that he's your optimal MVP. He's obviously a little tiny bit less important on FanDuel than he is on DraftKings because of the half-point PPR. Still, clearly a part of everything you want today just because of his volume. We expect him to just be aggressively used. However, 9% optimal MVP, 22% at the flex, only 31% chance of being in the winning lineup. That's basically the same as Chase, Higgins, Tutu Atwell. Because of salary, this slate is smushed together on FanDuel. I think there's going to be opportunities, if ownership gets a little out of whack, to find some really underutilized plays. At number 4, we go to Matthew Stafford, 13,500, projected for 15 fantasy points. Rams, like I said, slight dogs. You're hoping that he could pick out POKUKA a lot today. That would go pretty far for a Matthew Stafford big game. 10% chance to go for more than 25. Just a 6% chance to be your optimal MVP. Tough to see him getting there, although the price tag for Stafford certainly works. 27% chance of being optimal at the flex. Look at this, though. Look how smushed we are. He's only 2 percentage points ahead of POKUKA, but he's only 5 percentage points ahead of 8th. We are going to have a very difficult Monday Night Football game tonight. But now we take a little bit of a step up in tier. We go to Joe Burrow, 15K, projected for 18 fantasy points. Cincinnati slight favorites. You know the weapons that Burrow has. Now, Burrow has not looked great over the first 2 weeks. We know that he's a little dinged up. 17% chance to go for more than 25. Just an 8% chance of being optimal, though, at the MVP. 30% chance that he's optimal at the flex. That's where we're going here. Joe Burrow is underpriced as a value option today. Another big step up in tier. Number 2, we're going to Kyron Williams, 10,500, projected for 14.5. Kyron Williams is not priced correctly for his projection for today. It's not really close. This is the easiest guy to get to in terms of just like thinking about the slate, because you know he's going to be involved. You know Cam Akers isn't there any longer. This is just his role. 11% chance to go for more than 25. 16% chance he's your optimal MVP, plus another 29 at the utility. That gets Kyron Williams up to 45% overall. That's 6 percentage points ahead of Joe Burrow. That's 12 ahead of Matthew Stafford. His price tag doesn't match the things that he's going to do in this matchup. Criminally underpriced. Easy. He works in the upside plays at MVP, and he certainly works as a value option. But finally, we close it out. Number 1, Joe Mixon, 11K, projected for 15.8 fantasy points for the Bengals. He looks like the best option. 13% chance to go for more than 25, 19% chance that he's your optimal MVP. So you really only need like 20 to 25 for Mixon, and that can be a big enough day. 29% chance at the flex. He's 3 percentage points ahead of Kyron Williams. I assume Mixon ends up looking a little bit better if Burrow happens to be ruled out, but we don't know that yet. So we're going to go full steam ahead, assuming Burrow is in. Joe Mixon also underpriced at 11K for what we're expecting to get today, and he is my number 1 contender. But keep in mind, not a single person on this FanDuel slate crossed the 50% mark. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NFL DFS contenders on FanDuel for Monday Night Football, Bengals and Rams. There's a DraftKings version around here somewhere, so check it out. Good luck, everybody. Win some money. We are back again Thursday morning for another edition of the Contenders.